Let me not ask you any questions today and give you some directions or instructions. Start walking and take a left, walk along the street and take the second exit or take the third exit. Are you confused? Yes, this is called as language of directions, which is specially used in map labeling questions of IELTS listening module. So you're right. Today we are going to discuss about this question task, and I will be giving you easy steps to solve this question task and get a band 8 in your IELTS listening test. Hello everyone, this is Yesha, your IELTS expert with IELTSmaterial.com, helping you in all the ways to get a higher band score in your IELTS examination. If you find this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe IELTS Material YouTube channel. Now let's look into the steps, that is easy steps to solve map labeling questions of listening module. Steps to follow while answering map labeling question task. Step 1. Read the instructions carefully. Step 2. Understand the directions and prepositional phrases. Step 3. Use a strategy, that is walk along the talk. Step 4. Listen to the audio attentively. Step 5. Check and write the answers accordingly. Step 1. Read the instructions carefully. In the map labeling question task, you may find two different types of instructions. For example, write no more than 2 words for each answer, or write the correct letter from A to E. This means you might have to answer in words or in letters. So it is very important, or it is imperative to pay particular attention to the instructions about knowing what type of answer is to be presented in this particular question task. So make sure that you read the instructions carefully. If it is a paper-based examination, then I would suggest you to write the words, that is the answer, with a clear handwriting, and if it is to write the correct letter, write it in block letters if it is paper-based examination. And if it is a computer-based examination, you don't have to worry about writing the correct letter. You just have to select the correct letter from the given options. And to write the words, yes, please make sure that you write or type the correct spelling. If it is a paper-based exam or a computer-based exam, you have to ensure that you write the correct spellings if the answers are to be presented in words. Step 2. Understand the directions and prepositional phrases. You must have come across the Google Map lady, and she actually helps you to navigate through the route when you are traveling. The same thing you need to imagine here as well. Just keep in your mind that somebody, that is a male speaker or a female speaker, is trying to help you navigate through a small map or plan, and the person is giving you directions to move here and there. So what type of directions you may expect in this particular examination question task? The directions may be to the north, to the south, to the northeast corner, to the southwest lane, or it can be take a left, turn right, walk through the lane, in front of the shopping center, beside the school building, adjacent to the parking area. These are the directions and prepositional phrases that will help you walk through the map effectively. So it is very important to understand these directions, and this is called as language of directions, specially applied for map labeling questions. How can you excel in this particular question task? It's better to learn from our expert trainers. So visit our website IELTSmaterial.com, book a free demo today and enroll for one-on-one session with our expert or certified trainers. Step 3. Use the strategy walk along the talk. So what does this mean? This means that while listening the audio, you should also walk along the talk that is, move to the area as you listen to the audio. If it is a paper-based examination, you should use your pencil to draw the route. And if it is a computer-based examination, then your mouse will help you move along the talk. So, for example, if the speaker says, take a left, then you should mark or you should draw the route taking a left. Or in the computer-based examination, you should try moving the mouse taking a left. If the speaker says, in front of the shopping center, find the shopping center first, cross the shopping center with the help of the pencil and the area exactly in front of the shopping center. So this is called as moving along the talk. This will help you in properly understanding the direction and not getting lost while the audio is still played or it is moving around the map. And it will also help you to be attentive or actively listen to the audio and get the correct answers. If you want to learn the strategies of other question tasks of listening module, check the video link in the description box. Step 4. Listen to the audio attentively. There is a language to be followed and there's also a strategy, that is, walk along the talk, to be applied for this particular question task. Now is the time that you should start practicing or listen to the audio very carefully to understand the directions, the prepositional phrases, the cardinal directions or the intercardinal directions, and also applying the strategy, that is, walk along the talk. Take as many questions as you can or practice as many questions and understand these strategies. How would you do that? As I said, you need to listen to the audio very carefully and follow the directions to get the correct answers. Listening to the audio very carefully or attentively will definitely give you appropriate answers and you will not have any incorrect response, particularly in this question task. Step 5. Check and write the answers accordingly. So now that, as I said, you have learned the strategies, the directions, in short, the cardinal directions, the intercardinal directions, moving to the north, going to the left, moving to the right, in front of the parking lot, all these directions, and then finally it is the time that you apply the type of writing the answers. So what is it? As I said, if it is to write in words and how many words, understand this clearly and then write the answers. If the answers have to be presented in the correct letter, don't miss the correct letter, and also writing the correct letter in block letters. So the final step is nothing but understanding the question task and writing the correct answers after getting the correct answers appropriately. So practicing this particular question task with these 5 steps is going to help you in getting all the correct answers in map labeling questions. Now let's do a question task here together. Here in this guided practice, the instruction says write the correct letter A to H next to questions 15 to 20. So you can see in the map that we have different letters from A to H. Understand the starting point and then start moving along the talk or listen to the audio carefully and move your pencil along the map. Now you will listen to the audio and you have to give the answers in the comment section below.
Now listen and answer questions 15 to 20.
Right, now if you'd like to gather a little closer to the window, I'll point out the various buildings. We're at the highest point of the stadium here in the rooftop cafe, on the opposite side to the main entrance doors. On our left, you can see 2 buildings just beyond the end of the stadium. The closest one is the business centre, used for meetings and conferences and so on, which provides a good source of revenue for the upkeep of the sports facilities. And next to the business centre, the bigger building is the hotel, which is rented from us by an independent company. As you see, they are served by the perimeter road, which runs round 3/4 of the site. Now, coming round to the front of the building, immediately in front of the entrance, that circular open space at the end of the road is the transport hub. From here, there are buses and a monorail link to the free car park, about 10 minutes from here, but you can't see that. There's also a large secure cycle park. Oh, and disabled parking, of course. People find it's very convenient and it keeps the site virtually car-free. Okay, now if you look as far as you can over to the right, beyond the buildings, you can see our outdoor pitches, which I mentioned earlier. Between the pitches and the entrance is a little kind of pedestrian plaza. Are you with me? Okay, with the cinema in the building furthest away from us, next to the pitches. Then there's the 10-pin bowling between the cinema and the road. Near the far end of the perimeter road and between the mini roundabout and the pitches, there's our fitness centre with all kinds of equipment and a small pool and changing rooms for teams using the pitches. Then, joined onto the stadium, next to the entrance, is a range of small shops, which all specialise in sports equipment, clothes, shoes. They sell toys and so on as well, all that sort of thing. They seem to be doing well. As you see, the service road goes right round, but we keep the traffic and the pedestrians well apart. So it's all very relaxed round the plaza, popular with families. And just in front of the bowling is our lovely restaurant. You can see it from here. It's that building on the plaza between us and the bowling. It's open all day and in the evenings. There's quite a queue there at weekends, I'm pleased to say. So, now you've got the layout, we can go and have a closer look at everything.
So this is the area now where we are going to know the answers. For the 15th one, hotel, it's E. They said that you are standing at the entrance and there is a perimeter road, and in this perimeter road you would come across the first building just on the left of the entrance, which is actually the hotel. And then consequently they have been describing about transport hub, which is exactly opposite to the main lane of the perimeter road, that is opposite to the entrance, the main entrance, and that is B. Cinema, the answer is A. Fitness center, the answer is D. They have clearly explained about the plaza and the other different categories around the plaza, that is bowling, A building, C building and D building. So you have to carefully listen to all these 4 areas and get the answer. The shops is F, which is just near the entrance on the right hand side, and the restaurant is just opposite to the shops, where people can move to the plaza or they can just move forward from the shops, which is actually the letter C. Hoping that you must have enjoyed the strategies of map labeling questions and also have understood the strategies. If you want to learn the strategies of other question tasks and the topics, don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. We will come up with more strategies and topics in our future videos. Follow IELTS Material YouTube channel for more free IELTS learning and stay updated. Thank you. Bye-bye.